people here already. I'm gonna go live on Facebook and do that sucker.
You can easily miss your website losing positions. Stay in the know with the position tracking
God.
by SEMrush.
Good evening, Sean. What do we got? Anybody going? Oh, I got to press go. I gotta press go. I gotta press go. Go for let's go. Love your broadcast. Well, thank you, Elise. Nikki Grant. Boy, you've been around for a while. Hey, welcome to live chat. That's nice. Your post. Okay, let's see where this thing is on here. There we are. Okay. I was wondering where we were on Facebook. So I'm on YouTube and also Let's Go Help. And so I'm going to take a Let's Go Help question. Guys who are freeloaders or whatever. But you understand. It's got to pay, take care of paying customers. I wish I could do it all for free, but it isn't. It's interesting. I was listening to I guess a podcast or something like that today when I was out exercising, and it's a philosopher writer. She has very serious kind of books. She said times like this frees us of a lot of things. What happened here now? Something happening. Sorry, technology. Oh, boy, it wants us to watch it again. I hope it's still there. On Let's Go Help, I'm having trouble with that video, but I don't know. Oh, I don't even see it on. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to load this up again. Sorry, hold on, guys. New Corona. Let's see, maybe we have too many on. No, we shouldn't, right? Nah, it shouldn't be that way. But you never know. Oh, this is my latest question mark suit, or hearts and question mark suits. We're gonna lose. What's it gonna? You're gonna wait for just joining 13 for who? 13,000. Well, that's the average. In other words, what they're going through now, right now. Oh, that's end. That's probably what I did last time. I ended the bloody thing. I didn't want to end it. That was stupid of me. Try reconnect. Poor connection. Oh, it makes a poor connection. That's why it wants to end. But I should. Oh my gosh, that's why. Damn, this connection is bloody. I want that. Wi-Fi just bumps off my what do you call it? The Chromebook. I have a Chromebook, and my Apple books stay on, but my Chromebook will just bounce off and on again. I don't know what the heck it is. Let's see if that reconnects. Are you connecting? Are you connecting? It says, I finally found some toilet paper. Yay! They have laws now. You can't, gouge, price gouge on toilet paper. So they have laws against price gouging toilet paper now. Baltimore, the district attorney up there doesn't want to prosecute any anybody for drug possession or drug sales or for prostitution. Or there's another thing. Oh, and or peeing in public. So you won't get prosecuted. You get prosecuted for gouging on toilet paper, but not for peeing in public. So there's got to be a correlation there. God, I bumped off again. Oh no, maybe I'm still on. Yeah, am I? Yeah, I see it, but now is that live or not? I don't see if that comes up. Yeah, it says live, so I guess I am live, but it seems it's stopping. Yeah, Facebook, come on, Facebook. It's going dark. Live video interrupted, has been paused. It should resume shortly. Oh, please resume. Resume. Resumed in a desert of lies. That's what it is. eBay, they had one roll for 1,000 sheets for $10. Yeah, I guess that's the kind of, because I saw that mentioned in a headline somewhere. $10 for toilet paper. And you go to jail for selling toilet paper for $10. Boy. That's again. God, I'm afraid that, oh, darn. Oh, we're going to try this again. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try this again. New Corona grants. Keep getting bumped off. 7 minutes ago, 3 seconds ago. Where the hell am I? Yeah. This works now. God, look how old my face is getting. I'm the old guy already, aren't I? What's your secret to a full head of hair? I'm going bald. I always thought it'd be fun going bald because I was thinking I'd have big bushes on the side with a bald runway, in the middle, and that was sort of my fantasy haircut. As an old, predict the stock market will go due to all this. I don't care. They're a bunch of gamblers. You're worrying about gamblers in life. If you want to gamble, then that's nice. I'm Italy. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Italy, where they had the number of deaths. What were conditions like there? Oh, you're Italian, where they had Italy? I don't know what it's like. I mean, I heard a doctor interviewed who worked in the hospitals and it sounded dreadful. This old guy is telling me back in the day they used to use newspaper or magazine paper. That's right, they did. Actually, it started out that's what one of the first catalogs was a Sears catalog. And that's what I heard as a children, that people used the Sears catalog in the outhouse as toilet paper. So because they were the big catalogs, this was Amazon back when it was paper. That's what Sears catalog was, Amazon. And there were so many pages, and they used to use it as a book for toilet paper. Yeah, that's it. But actually, about the what I was hearing today was because when things are bad like this, I've been around. I'm an old guy. I've been through lots of stuff. My family was wiped out in a flood, and for 2-3 weeks, months, or whatever, we lost everything, the business, the house, and everything. And I went up and shoveled the house out for, like I say, probably about a month or so. Never moved back into it. But the government really paid for everything. It was incredible, the amount of money that was there. Like going to Vietnam and all these kind of things, in my life actually, that I feel that there are opportunities in life. Anything bad is an opportunity. I always thought to think about if what you're doing in life is right. And I'm sure other people feel the same way. And, a lot of philosophers talk about that, but make sure you love people and whatever. But somebody mentioned something that was nice, is that in times like this, when you're in big problems, you have to, and nature, when nature's, takes over the world for you, it gives you a chance. Oh, look at that. I'm getting bumped off of that all the time. Oh, there it comes back on here. Why are you bumping me off? And you get a chance, and she put it so well, at least for me, is that you forget about what's bothering you. In other words, we take so much, like from our past, we worry about all those hurts we got in the past, our parents didn't treat us right, or all this kind of stuff that happened to us in the past, this luggage that we carry around with us all the time. And I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with the Facebook, guys. I'm going to reboot this whole computer and see what that is, and come back on Facebook for Lesko help. So it gives you a chance. You get rid of that baggage that you're thinking about, because you're just thinking about the present. You have something, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my bill? Blah, 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 blah. So it really clears up the mind a bit. And then also, it clears up the mind because now you're not worried about the future. Is my 401k better? Do I have the best job in the world? Now you're down to basics, and all that stuff that's in your mind that clutters your mind every day almost, for most of us, we're able to forget. I don't know if that's good or bad, because we have such a problem in front of us. To me, many of my life didn't have money or something, but it's never destitute or worried that I couldn't make money or something. You can always deliver pizza, I felt, or whatever it is. The nose tissue, you mean. And let me go back on Lesko help. This is bad. Come on, baby. So you get, your mind is not cluttered with all that baggage that you worried about from the past, or that you worry about your future, because all you got is right now, and it's not very good, and you have to struggle to get out of it. How do we get help right now? This is, see how I answer this question right away? Somebody wants to know, how do they give me money? It's www.lesko.com, and that's to join Lesko Help on Facebook, which I'm trying to help everybody on Facebook, and I can't now. And I give you one-on-one help there. And like now, I mean, there is so many good programs that are coming out. This past week, they spent an extra $500 billion on new programs to help people struggling because of what's going on with the virus. Okay, $500 billion, not billion, not million, trillion. What does that mean? Okay, right now, the government has almost $3 trillion per year that they give to people. $3 trillion. It's about 2.7, depending on who's counting and how you count. So they're giving out about 3.7 per year in grant money. This is money you don't have to pay back. So that's what we're giving out now. Now that averages about 22. So you have $3 trillion. That averages $23,000 per household. I'm trying to get on Facebook again. Okay. Well, we got a new one. We're trying. So that's about $22,000. That's what I'm all about. Trying to show everybody in this country where to get their share of that $22,000 on an average that's given to families. So some people get 50, some get 10, yada yada yada. And there's thousands and thousands of programs to do that. Okay, now because of this virus, we're going to create. We've already created about a half a trillion. So we already have three. We're increased it by another half a trillion last week, and this coming week they're talking about 2 more trillion. So they're almost doubling it. Yeah, that's incredible to me. So that's where the $13,000. I'm putting on the low end. It could be up to 20, but I'm saying the low end is $13,000 more in this money that will go to people affected by the virus. So you lost your job, you need health care, you can't pay your bills, your mortgage, all this kind of stuff. So there's many programs that are already there. Next week we're going to have a whole bunch more for small businesses, big businesses, all kinds of things. So which I think is a very reasonable estimate, is $13,000 per household, and that's based on we already give $22,000, and we're going to increase it at least 50% more, maybe 100% more, depends. I saw $1 trillion for the last couple of days. Now I'm starting to see $2 trillion they're talking about. Okay, the kinds of things that we've already done in the current legislation that has passed, besides you're not going to get thrown in jail for peeing on the sidewalk, and that's in Baltimore actually, where I saw that, and for possessions of drugs, any kind of drugs, or even selling drugs or prostitution, and that's another. Or now there's other programs that, boy, this is bouncing off again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Why do you not connect it? Damn. Damn, I hate this. Hold on, I'm gonna get another laptop.
Keep getting kicked off?
Yeah, just keep bouncing off. That happened a lot for some reason. Not on my. Well, let's sort of see this. I don't know. Let's see. Hi, can you see me there? Maybe people still see me there. Maybe it's the virus. Maybe it's the virus. Okay, now the kinds of things that are there already. Okay, anybody still there? You see me there? I'm probably left. Okay, it looks like I'm still on. I can't really tell, but maybe I can over here. Let me see. Reload. Let's see if I'm still on Facebook, because that's what's just leaving me. Oh, Rose sees me. So if Rose sees me, we must be okay. And that should be good. Okay. So I mean, the kinds of things that are available that people don't know. Okay, there's extension of unemployment, so you don't have work or whatever, well, they're going to have more money for unemployment. I think they're even going to put more into that, next week. So we're going to have an extension of unemployment. Also, there's where you could skip as many as 12 months of mortgage payments. So your mortgage or rent, that's right. You can skip up to 12 months of mortgage or rent payments. I mean, that's astounding to me. I mean, that means that you're not going to, the word is forbearance. In other words, that's the word they're using for all these a lot of these programs. So you owe money, okay? Well, there'll be forbearance programs for these programs, for your mortgage, for your rent. Now, it depends on who you are, where you are, who you're dealing with, and all kinds of ifs, ands, or buts with anything. But that's it. I mean, and it's coming from Washington. A lot of it won't be a law. They'll just be a suggestion. They hope everybody does this. There's senators are calling all the credit card companies, and they're starting to do it now too. Forbearance. Forbearance is that, okay, you can't pay for the next 5 months, 12 months, or whatever it is. Okay, we understand that. And we'll just let that go. We won't charge any more interest. You don't have to pay, and we'll work out a deal, a couple months down the road. So we'll figure it out later, how much that, we'll start getting the money back or whatever. Because don't forget, if they cancel you or something, foreclose, I mean, that costs too much money. It's easier, to wait for you to get back on your feet again and stuff like that. Boy, I'm just having terrible problems with, I'm going to try one more here and see if that works. On an Apple book. Boy, these Chromebook. Anybody else have problems with the Chromebooks staying online? I can't I'm getting bounced off. That just doesn't stay connected. I have to reconnect. Let me try here. Okay, new Corona. Oh, come on. I gotta. Okay. Oof, this camera's terrible. It's an old one. New coronavirus will give every. Okay, let's see if this is any better, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, the Facebook is a fuzzy camera, but maybe we'll bumped off on my Wi-Fi for some reason. Now no sound. Oh yeah, well actually now I got video pod. Yeah. Okay, you hear the sound again? I read some sick news article on Yahoo that white nationalists discuss plans to weaponize, but there's all kinds of stuff. It's going to lead to civil war. Maybe, who knows? We don't have time to worry about that. You got other things to worry about. Okay. Oh, Amy is there. Good. Okay. Well, maybe this will work better, guys. So, we have this extra, at least 13 kinds of things will be, because of jobs, because of mortgages, because of debt, because of small businesses, daycare, healthcare. What do you call that? When you're sick and got to stay home. Gosh, see, I get old and forget this kind of stuff. So all these problems that they're going to put all this money in. They try to, self-employed, not unemployed. Oh, I see. Good. Quarantine, sick leave. That's it. You're right. They're increased sick leave. They already did that, and it's going to be confusing. People are going to say about it? I mean, I think we're all wise enough to know the media. Everybody just, you could say anything you want and find a sliver of truth in it, so you could convince yourself you're not lying. Like me, I just sick leave maybe. That's right, Amy, you knew that. And so it's going to be all over. Now, I have for members, I'll send you this report. It's where to find all these programs locally. What's going to happen is that you get this, you're going to get that, you're going to get whatever, all this kind of stuff. But it doesn't mean a whole lot to you because it has to filter down to where you are. So what you have to do is start monitoring. You have to start realizing what's coming and where it might land, so you be there with a bucket to catch it when it comes. This third thing down there, is this the Trump money he spoke of about? Yes. Now this is all, actually the latest one is Trump and the Republicans. The last two were the Democrats. They only gave out $500 billion. Trump wants to give out $1 to $2 trillion. And I'm sure the Democrats won't mind, as long as their stuff is in it too. A lot of it will go to big companies of this $3 trillion, but somebody's got to pay for them. Yeah, to me, I always like the Republicans because at least they were financially responsible. I thought. Now nobody is, so nobody cares, I guess. So when this comes down, I mean, there are all kind of problems. Like now, there's help for, you don't have to pay your student loan bills for 2 months. Everybody's exempt from government sponsored student loans. If you don't have a check with your student loan provider, but there's tens of millions of people who own student loans won't have to pay for the next 2 months, and you don't have to pay interest on the money or anything. But check, always check. Don't believe me. I don't have to pay, and just say no. You call the persons who you owe the money to and check out, because the same way with mortgage. You don't, there now a lot of people have mortgage plans. You don't have to pay your mortgage for a while, or even rents. Now they may be even starting that, depends. So you don't have to pay that for a while. But you call whoever owns your mortgage and ask them. That word is forbearance, FORBANCE. Maybe it's FORE. I forget. FORE. That's Froggy the Gremlin in the other office there. Or actually, I'm in my apartment, one of the apartments. And so forbearance. That means that, hey, I can't pay. Don't worry, and don't. And I don't want to be penalized because I don't pay, So that's what that means. So there's a lot of that going on in everything, even your taxes. You owe taxes. You don't have to. You got 2 more months to pay your taxes. But if they owe you money, you want to send that in right away so you get that money. Because the government can always go down the basement and print more. If they don't, so don't worry about getting money from the government. They'll print more. So that, I mean, they're talking about all kinds of crazy things. Now, just sending everybody $1,000, $1,200. There's one proposal: send $2,000 now. In 3 more months, you get another $1,000 or $1,500. Then a couple of months after that, you get another $1,000. All kind of crazy stuff. But more importantly, for your bills, you have bills. I mean, you got to get that pressure off. So your mortgage, how are you going to handle that mortgage or that rent? You call those people now that hold your mortgage and rent raisers in every county that get government grants to help you with that. You call them. How do you find them? We'll show you on Lesko Help. But if you don't, you could go to HUD, HUD.gov. Go to HUD, HUD.gov, and put counselor in there. Put the word counselor in the search in that database, and you'll see that there'll be a map of the United States to find free counselors near you. So they could help you contact these people who own your mortgage, your credit card bill, or whatever. But if you don't, that's maybe what you want to do, because you got help. You have professional help. They'll help you do that. But if you don't do that, you can do it yourself, because many of them are just going to have, already something in process, to do this, because you're not the only one that this is happening to, right? So they're setting up systems to handle it, and that's it. I never did tell you you're on. Anonymous, Lesko, did we ever tell you that you're our hero? Oh, hero. Thank you. It's fun trying to help people. I mean, that's what, to me, what I hope a lot of my work does is show you how to create income so you can help people, or help people and figure out how to get income helping people. That's what I think is the ultimate situation in life. That's why I always envy doctors, but they don't even talk to people anymore. They can't be as rewarding as I thought it'd be. So anyway, so you want to call everybody you owe money, your credit card people, your mortgage, your lender, and everything. Ask the word. The word is forbearance. You have problems. You need forbearance. See, if you don't communicate, then they have to, and they think you're an asshole. And so then they're going to beat on you because they're afraid they're never going to get their money. So they got to beat on you fast. You're not that kind of person. So that's why you call each of those and ask about that forbearance. Now, we called about the college loan is that way, right? Taxes is that way, 2 more months. And be careful with the college loans. If you're not going to pay, call them too. You don't just stop. You call them also. Also, your business is in trouble. Okay, where do you go from there? Okay, there are a lot of programs coming out for businesses, small businesses or whatever. And see, what's happening is it's not only the federal government, it's not only Trump. We live in a system where the states have that power too, to do what's in their state. So your state government may be giving out more money than Trump. That happened in New York City. Right now, you could go to college in New York and making your income could be $125,000 to go to college for free. Okay, we have no free college on a national basis. Okay, so that's a state doing that. Now, our governor in Maryland is giving all kinds of money and for sick leave and all this kind of stuff, in addition to what's in the federal. So you don't want to just watch the federal. Okay, so you want to watch what's going on locally, because that's where you're going to have to apply anyway. The federal is going to come down to some local office. They'll probably go to the state first, then somewhere in your community. And it's actually at the county. If I called about the forbearance for my credit cards, will this mess up your credit? No, you call. Don't worry. No, you call Denny's about that. You have to, and there's laws. If they screw you up, okay, here's places any of these people that you're calling for help, you go to consumerfinance.gov, consumerfinance.gov. And actually, by the way, credit card companies aren't that intelligent. You have to know, they have to know your problem. Otherwise, they have a system, you're dealing with a robot, not with a company, so a robot. So you want to know what the robot is going to do. And you got to tell them so the robot doesn't beat the hell out of you, because they just flick a little switch on their computer. Okay, robot doesn't bother you. So that's what you want to get, and that's why if you have trouble, okay, if you call the credit card company and they say you're crazy, if they're mean or you don't think they try you right, then you call consumerfinance.gov. They will contact the credit card company within 14 days and to try to get satisfaction for you, not the credit card company, for you. Okay, now, so you have that. Then you have, if the credit card company still, you think you're, somehow, they're screwing you over because you called or anything. No, you go to one of these free personal finance experts that will help you solve that problem for free. Okay, now again, anything is not guaranteed. What I say about anything, I cannot guarantee any of that. All I know is that they're set up to do this. Whether they do it for you or you get the money, I have no control over, And neither do you. Well, you do, because you'll be on the other end. It's how that's why I think that's very important, how you treat these people, because I cannot guarantee that any of these things will work for you. All I know is that the real hundreds of millions of people, use these things and getting money and help from these things every single day in America. Whether you do it or not, I can't guarantee. You have to see. It's sort of like me saying, okay, I know where there's 50 single men and 50 single women looking for dates. And here it is. Here's the key to the door. Whether they go out with you or not, I have no control over. It's up to you and what you do. That's why I think when you're looking for this or doing any of this kind of thing, how you treat these people is the most important thing in the world. Yeah, it really means how much you're going to get from them, not just because you know the number. Not because you know all the women were there and you walk in with mud on your face, you're not going to get a date, right? So if you go up, I just filed online for EBT due to no rideshare work. Oh, cool. Yeah, rideshare is really down. Huh? You still going ahead with the land in Colorado? You hippie lady, you got all the new age people are in Colorado or San Francisco area, right? When I was at Burning Man, the community I stayed with were all from Colorado. Yeah, they're big out there. I just received a $2,000 grant approval and will be picking up the check Monday. Okay, Twyla, who's a member, Lesko Help, she taught me about, she has a video that I share with people. We did a video on how you could reduce your debt to the IRS by 90%. She was able to do that by herself, not with an accountant or anything. Now she lost her job. Well, she's a rideshare, Uber kind of lady. And so that business is dried up. Nobody's going anywhere. I don't need a ride to work. I'm not going to work. So they have something. What does EBT stand for? Well, EBT. So that's a California something payment. So she got $2,000 because she's out of work. Okay. It's emergency money, I guess, in some kind. Received $2,000 grant approval and will be picking up the check Monday. $2,000 grant approval, picking up the check Monday. Yeah. So that's right. Where that happens to you, you have no idea. You know it will not happen to you. Food stamp. Oh, that's food stamps. Electronic benefits transfer. Okay, well, that's food stamps is one electronic benefits, but this is probably another program, isn't it? It's not from food stamp money, is it? Electronic benefits, huh? That's cool. Let's say receive $2,000. So that's, I mean, there's no guarantee you get it, but you will not get it. You're guaranteed not to get it if you don't ask. That's the only guarantee is there is. No guarantee you will get it, but there's a guarantee you won't get it if you don't ask. So that's the name of the game. And that's the name of the game in life. It's not only getting money or getting the government to help you, it is life. There's no guarantee he or she will go out with you, but there is a guarantee they will not go out with you if you don't ask. Right? Gosh, yes, easily go into despair. Pray, God carries us, been carrying me. Joseph in Maryland, great. Now it is, and that's why you almost have to make a gun. Okay, so when you talk to these people, in the government or whatever, I mean, to me, you will get more. They know more than they're telling you because they've been there like me. I know so much about government money. You don't have enough time for me to, I don't even know. So I try to take the highlights and I try to think of what you really need. But if we spend an hour or two together, the stuff will come out. Geez, you didn't even know to ask for, So that's why when you talk to these people, try to get friendly, try to be human. It's easier to, I think, help a human than it is somebody who's, you're not adding to life or anything like that. Matthew, I'm a member and I requested a copy of George's beforehand pay. Suzanne, that's sold separately. Actually, no, that is in the sample. Okay, leave me a discussion, okay? And leave your email in there, Suzette, too, so I can check on that. Okay, because I'm going to lose this when I hang up here. Hope you understand. Okay, Suzette. So go to Lesko Help and in the discussion say that you were looking for this. And because I just have a sample, a training session about how to find all these programs yourself. And the sample I have in there is Georgia, I think. But I sell the state separately. Got to keep in business. What benefits are we talking about? I'm late. Well, for anything. And what we're talking about mainly is about what's available, is available now and will be available soon under the new grants that are available from the coronavirus. Extra 2 to 3, well, like two and a half trillion dollars, and $3 trillion is about $22,000 per household. So this will be at least $13,000 extra per year, or per long as it is, per household. I mean, it's going to put us in the poorhouse for a long time, but we got a problem. You throw money, you fix a problem. How can I get there? Well, there's no one place to apply for all these things. What you have to do is start learning this system. And that's the important thing. I mean, because everybody thinks, well, I want my $13,000. No, it's hundreds of programs and all different agencies. And let's go over that now, because there's a way, the way that most of this will come down. I've looked at your various to try to get, can't see what that is. There's local offices where you start. Okay, I mean, that's why it's a puzzle. It's like, saying, oh, I could get you a date if you go to this place. That may or may not work, and anything. I mean, I just read a story today about the first person who got the virus in West Virginia. And the stuff the poor guy's wife had to go through to even get the test. He was the first one tested in the state. And nobody in the state knew. She was calling doctors. She was calling everything. She was getting the runaround for 4 days. Then they finally tested him. She showed up with him in the car at an emergency room and said, I'm not moving. And that still didn't get it. And then they finally got her tested somewhere, and they lost the test. This is life. This is the shit that happens, So that's why you can get pissed at it, and you will, when that happens to you. But you have to soldier on, because it's not going to fix it by itself. Nothing in life really happens like that. I mean, maybe there's outlier things that do, but if you don't take charge and try and fail, it's all about failing. It's not about success. What I do is I just give you potential things. All I do is maybes. The IRS is giving grants. Yes, they always do. And that's why even now, make sure, one thing that people, earned income tax credit, that's a grant the government gives out if you don't make a lot of money. And that's very important. But you don't have to pay your tax. What the IRS is under, the corona virus thing, is that you don't have to pay your taxes for a couple months. July, I think it is, June or July. But you do have to file. You file, but don't have to pay. So that's, that'll keep money in the bank. So there's a lot of these things. So there are already people, credit card companies, mortgage companies, all these things where you owe money for. The word is forbearance. They have forbearance programs. But what they have depends on you, depends on them, so many things. But basically is that you don't have to pay what you owe monthly or whatever it is, and they don't charge you any interest. They don't charge you any penalty or anything like that. That's what it's supposed to do. Now, everybody's not doing it, but more and more people are every day. In other words, there's guidelines sent out by the government, Congress, and everything. This is what you guys should be doing. So if they want to be good neighbors, they'll do it. If they want to be, just filling up the basement with dollars like Scrooge McDuck. I think that was his name, Uncle Donald and Scrooge McDuck. That's, then they won't have it. So you have to find out. It's not going to come to you. I mean, to me, life is now, making a bunch of calls, contacting people on the internet, and asking stupid questions. Don't think you have to know anything, because nobody out there knows anything either. So you have to know, and And the power comes from you realizing that you could ask the stupidest question in the world and you don't have to know what to ask for. In other words, when you come to these people, you say, hey, I'm in trouble. I need your help. How can you help me? That's all you have to start with. Yeah. And people will know. Show me the mini, mini me, mini me. So that's the way to do it. Okay, here are the places you want to contact locally. One is that HUD.gov, and you find the counselors. Your state will have 30 counseling agencies in there that all get grants to help you for free. And they're good for if you have trouble paying your rent, mortgage, or you have too much credit card debt and you don't know what the hell to do. Okay. So that's where you go on there. The other agencies, one is your Department of Health. So you're worrying about, the viruses or getting treatment or whatever. Your county health department, not just Department of Health, the county, it's your county government. That's a good place to check. County Government Health Department. Okay. You're looking about anything to do with the job. You want an employment because they're going to extend unemployment. You're going to have that. And there's existing ways to extend unemployment. Now, there's about 3 or 4 different ways you can get unemployment extend. Now they're going to have another one through this virus thing. So wordstop.org, and you could put in your zip code and find your county career one stop. Okay, now remember, you're going to call these agencies or whatever. They'll be busy. They're going to ring. You just wait on hold for an hour. You have nothing better to do. No, I don't. I think I do, but this is important to your life. And it's going to be busy and everything. This is what life is like nowadays. I mean, the people want to charge you a lot of money and do something. Maybe they'll do it for you, but you don't have to. You can call. And nobody's going to do it for free. You know that. And so you have a health department, career one stop, and HUD local counselor. Okay, now the other thing you want, there's something, if you have a senior in your house or whatever like this, there's something called the Elder Care Locator. Now, this is a nonprofit, so it's a .org called Elder Care Locator. And by the way, if you're a Lesko member, I send you this whole, I have a instructional report with video that tell you all about these sources and where they are in your state. But I want other people to know so they know how to help themselves. So Elder Care Locator, because we have, in every county has something called an Area Office on Aging.